Greetings and welcome to Kung Fu Pets! We're going to do something a little bit different today. I have been requested on numerous occasions to show off my pets and the combination, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to go straight to that. If that's not what you're looking for, if you want to see combat and stuff, well, just wait for the next video to come around, because this one is going to be a little different. So the way I'm going to do this is I'm just going to go right into my collection. Now, there are a number of pets that I received in ways other than breeding, so I will indicate those when the time comes. So let's just go right into collection. As you can see, I have a lot of them. So let's just start from the beginning, shall we? Alright, so obviously this is the forest lizard. I believe this is the first one you get. It might be the first or the second one. But anyway, this is one you would actually buy. It's very inexpensive. This, of course, is the Earth Buffalo, and pretty much the same. This is either the second or the third. I believe it is the second. And again, you would buy this one. In the course of the game, you would actually, for this one here, the leaf deer, you'd actually breed the first two. As you can see, the breeding combination, this is the first of the breeding combinations you would actually get. And there are other ways to get this, but that, of course, is the combination that they want you to do. It's kind of programmed, so you will end up with this if you play the game. Now, this one here, this is a special one of the leaf deer. Basically, it was available for events. I believe that's how I got it. There were breeding events as well. But as you can see, because it's the same one, I got this probably from a chest, I believe, for an event. Don't really quite remember. I have had more than one of this on occasion. Alright. Here we have the fruit boar. I got this one by breeding the leaf deer and the earth buffalo. You will see a lot of these if you do the breeding with these combination. Just having those two mean you have a very strong chance of getting this one. Okay. This, of course, is the special version of the fruit boar. This is the rock boar. He is breedable at times, very rarely. Usually it's an event one, and as you can see down below, I did get it from an event. So, very strong. He is actually stronger than the previous one. Okay. This is the first fire one you'll actually get, and it is purchasable in the store for gold, very low price. They actually have you do that. So, very easy to get your hands on. This one is, of course, this is one of the earlier breeding ones you can get. I got this one from the candy weasel, who we haven't gotten to yet, by the way, who is a little harder to breed. And the leaf deer. This one, as long as you have those two elements, you'll see a lot of wild wolves. Yes, another early one you will get by breeding the fire cat and the forest lizard. This is the rose fox. Once again, if you use those elements, you'll see this one a lot. Alright, I don't have that one. I do have this one. Okay, so this one was with the wild wolf and the rose fox. This one is a bit on the rare side, so it may take you a while to actually get it. As a matter of fact, if you do get it and you try to sell it, it'll say, by the way, this is actually hard to get. Are you sure you want to do this? But it is a pretty good one. I don't really use it as much, but it is actually supposedly fairly good. And it has a sense of humor, as you can see. Alright. This is the Cranberry Rabbit. This one was made available once in the legend breeding. Very hard to get, but I got this one from an event. Yeah, this one came from an event, which is the reason you can see the combination is just itself. I do believe it was available on legend breeding, but I have yet to get one of those to work. Alright, we're back up here. Candy weasel. This one can be a little tricky to get, but if you just tried that combination, you should get it. Of course, that one we just saw does help in getting the rose fox. That was rose fox, wasn't it? No, it wasn't rose fox. It was the wild wolf. Wild wolf. Okay. Alright, so yeah, that's that one. Alright, now. Okay, so this, of course, is the Magma Bear. You use the earth buffalo and the fire cat to get this one. You'll see a lot of them. Same thing. When you're doing breeding and you have combinations, there are certain creatures you will see a lot of. That's one of them. This one. Ooh, this one is hard to get. even though that combination down there works and is fairly popular, that being the Magma Bear and the Candle Weasel, this is a rare one. Good luck. This took me a long time to get. All right, what are we going? Okay. The Farmer Girl Scarecrow, this was from an event. It's never been available in any other way. It was actually a fairly recent event. I believe it was it Thanksgiving? I think it was a Thanksgiving one. So, yeah, only available in the as a thing. It might have popped up soon in the future. Okay, this one also was a Thanksgiving one. I believe it was in the same event as the previous one. I got that one from completing the event. As you can see, it is currently available as a legendary breeding, but good luck with that. All right, what do we got here? Okay, the Moonlight Wolf. This one, of course, was from an event. This was with the, I believe, the Moonlight, the Rabbit. We'll get to that one in a second. But this was the first in a summoning event. Not really a summoning event, it was a task event. We're going to see the second one. It was the Rabbit who serenades with the music. Let's see. As a matter of fact, there she is. The Moonlight Fairy Rabbit. Of course, no breeding combination there because it was the other half of that event. All right, let's move this over a little here. Okay, the Slugger Gorilla. This was a limited one. I believe this was the beginning of baseball season in 2015. I believe that's right. So they do that sometimes. They have one for football, who I don't have. This was from an event. This is like the task events. All right. Where was I? Here I was. Okay, this is the first ice creature you will have. You actually buy him from the store to put his the ice element into your breeding. Once you have him, you can start breeding other creatures. As a matter of fact, including the Tundra Reindeer. So if you have the Wild Wolf and the Ice Wolf, you might get him. Of course, he is going to pop up a lot. As I said, there are certain common creatures with certain elements you will see a lot. Like this one, for instance. This is the Ice Wolf and the Forest Lizard. This is another guy you will see an awful lot. Okay, the Ferret. Yeah. This I received. This is actually a breedable creature. It was kind of tough for me. I was actually trying to get something else. When I was trying to get it, I couldn't get it, and I kind of gave up on it. But when I was trying to get something else, it did pop up. So you can see the bamboo panda and the tundra reindeer, the last two we just saw. So never really raised her up. Don't have any any knowledge of her. But if you want it, there's the combination. Okay. The Snow Queen Deer. This was from an event. This was a winter event. So, yeah, not available. I don't know. It might be available for breeding since it doesn't have the limited one. I don't know. I don't have a combination because I got it from the event. Okay, this was another one from winter. This is actually in the same event with the previous one. This one, of course, is limited. You cannot get this one anymore. I got this from that event. It might become available next Christmas or in one of those little legendary ones. But it was an event one, and that's how I got it. Okay, the Ice Mine Mole. He says the Earth Buffalo and the Ice Wolf. You can see once you have the Ice Wolf, you can just like start combining it with previous ones you got to get all new ones. This is another guy, you'll see him a lot. He likes to hide, but when he comes out, he'll come out in force with lots of his friends. All right. Okay, this is the Iceberg Rhino. He got him from the Earth Buffalo and the Ice Mine Mole. A little bit more on the rare side, but you will see him. He's not too hard to get. If you got the Ice Mine Mole and the Earth Buffalo, you'll get him. Same combination type as the previous one, I believe, but a little rarer. But he shouldn't be much of a problem if you try to get him. All right. Okay, the Icicles Snow Paw. This one is rare. Good luck with this one. You can use that combination at the bottom, the Iceberg Rhino and the Ice Mine Mole. But as I said, this one took a long time to get. You do that combination on the bottom, you'll see a lot of rhinos and you'll see a lot of moles. This is a rare one to get. It certainly took me a while. Okay, another, I believe, Christmas or winter one. Even though it was a breeding combination, it was a summoning event. So it was limited to then. It is not available now. Yet another one from the summoning event. This one I got with the Surfer Penguin and the Slugger Gorilla, because the Slugger Gorilla is actually one that was hard to come by. So, but you can't get him at this point. He did become available in one of those legendary breeding ones, but again, those are really hard. Not available at this time. Okay, this guy and the next couple popped up in the Jurassic event. That was kind of in coincide with the Jurassic World movie last summer. Of the three, this is the only one who is actually still in the game and breedable. As you can see, I used the Fire Frost Unicorn and the Earth Buffalo. The Fire Frost Unicorn is much harder to get than this guy is. It's probably available from other combinations, but if you have them, fine. It's just good luck with that first one. This is the Prim Triceratops. This, of course, I got from a chest during that Jurassic event. So you can see there's no breeding combination. I just won her in the event. Okay, this is another dinosaur. This was from a recent event, the Naughty Apatosaurus something or other. It does seem to be, it's not saying it's limited, so I'm guessing it's still in the game. As you can see, I use rather unique creatures for it. The Laser Chameleon and Odette Swan. Yeah, really hard creatures are probably much harder to get than he is. So that's a combination that worked for me. If you have them, give it a try. I wasn't aware he was still in the game, but he doesn't have the limited tag. That means he must still be there. All right, where was I? The Viking. They had a Viking event, and I won him as the first. He was the second prize, pardon me. He was the second prize. They usually do that. They'll have one, and then you get the other one. I got him in that event. He doesn't have the limited, so he may be breedable, but because he's darkness, you would actually have to get him in the Dr. Pose thing. And those darkness ones are kind of hard to get. You have to fill them up with essence first, and then they'll activate, I believe, for 2 days. So I don't have a combination on him because that is how I got him. This, of course, was also from the Viking event. You can tell by the horns on the ears. Of course, this guy I also got from that event. He doesn't have limited, so I'm guessing he's available now. I'm not sure about that. Anyway, so I don't have a combination on him because I won him in the event. Hamster. All right. This is the Fury Tyrannosaurus. I thought the spelling was different. He was actually also in the Jurassic event. I actually won him. Apparently, this was the time they were actually giving some of the dinosaurs away for a decent rating. I think I was up in the 2% or something like that for it. And I was very surprised to actually receive him. But I don't have a combination on him. I don't even know if he's breedable. If he is, once again, he's darkness. You'll have to go to Dr. Pose for that. Oh my goodness! Talk about hard to get. This is the Fire Frost Unicorn. Very strong. If you get him, he's a goodie. You can see I used the Tundra Rhino and the Yolo Ha Hippo, but don't expect to see him anytime soon. Very hard to breed, but a very, very strong dude. He nukes. He sub-zeros. Yeah. He's tough. Let's see. Where was I? Okay. The Koala Bear. This is a tricky situation because he is actually kind of rare. You have to have... There's a special way you have to do it with users and getting people into the game. I don't remember how it is at the moment. Basically, I did get him from a summoning event. I think it was the winter one. He was available in the winter one. You can see I used the Fire Frost Unicorn and the Surfer Penguin. I do not believe he is legitimately summonable unless you have this special requirement. You have to have this building and you have to invite certain people into the game. I don't know how it works. But it's involved. He's not easily breedable. So that's the reason I don't have some of the other ones like the sunflower fox, is because I do not meet the requirements for that. Okay. This is the lightning hedgehog. This is the first electric guy, lightning guy you will get. You buy him in the store when the time comes. A little pricey, but once you get him, very much like the winter wolf, it opens up new combinations where you get to stick lightning into them. I'm sure we're about to see a bunch of those. Okay, the Tulip Boa. All right, she's pretty darn strong. And I believe you have to be over 15th level. The parents have to be over 15th level to get her. I might be wrong about that. You can go to the store, and when you see the pets there, it'll actually tell you whether or not the parents have to be stronger than 15th level to breed. I used the flower frizzard and the storm monkey, who I'm sure we're going to be getting to fairly soon. So that was my combination for them. You have to check up on whether or not the parents have to be over 15th level. All right, let's move it over a little. Okay. Okay, the Librarian Maltese. It doesn't say limited, so I'm guessing he is available for breeding in the game right now. I got him, and actually I got two of them in an event. It was a summoning event, and I did get two of them. I used the Clam Otter and the Antennae Giraffe. So that was my combination for them. It doesn't say limited, so I'm guessing that they're still in the game. Okay, the Antennae Giraffe. This one is like one of the first electric ones you'll get, hybrid ones. The Lightning Hedgehog and the Earth Buffalo. Fairly easy to get. You'll see a lot of these in your breeding history. Where is he? Okay, the Quake Gorilla. I used the Antennae Giraffe and the Earth Buffalo. A bit on the rarer side. Very strong. Very, very strong. Good pet to have. Very useful. This is a static sheep, and you'll notice he has the same basic, elements as the gorilla we just saw. This guy with the storm monkey and the magma bear. He's actually stronger than the gorilla. So I'm not sure if he's harder to get or not. I have seen numerous ones of him in the past, but then again, I do a lot of breeding. Not a bad one to get. Either one of those two guys can fill that role for stamping on electricity or fire. And of course, he has grooming issues. All right. Good luck. This took quite a while and a number of... I got this one in a summoning event. A very rare one. She does come up in summoning events, but she's not easy to get. I was very happy to actually get her, the Storm Monkey and the Surfer Penguin, but again, not normally available. This is one of the most important pets in the game you can get because it handles the Universal Dragon handily. If it becomes available, do whatever you have to do to get it. If it's in a summoning event, the combination at the bottom worked for me. My goodness, this guy was hard to get. I actually had completely given up on getting him because they had an event where they introduced him and then a master sloth. I was trying to get them. I never got one. It was actually while I was trying to get something else in another summoning event that he actually popped up. The Storm Monkey and the Quake Gorilla, he is available in the game right now. Okay, the Maple Salamander. This is a fairly straightforward one to get. Use the Lightning Hedgehog and the Fire Cat. Simple ones, you can get him. Not hard to get at all, you'll see a number of him. Okay, the Noble Cobra. This one I know for a fact the parents have to be over 15th level. It's kind of rare, but you can get it if you keep trying. Now, the problem with my combination here is I used a Fire Cat and the Bouquet Giraffe. The Bouquet Giraffe is a limited pet, so this combination is not going to be very useful for some people. You probably want to try something that's fairly rare that has lightning for it. I know I've gotten two of them, but of course, it only keeps the first combination, so I have no idea what the second one was. The Electric Lion. I got the Storm Monkey and the Magma Bear to get this fellow. Kind of a good one. I never really worked on him too much. He has breeding issues. The Hollow Witch Fox. This was a special breeding event at Halloween, obviously. The Lightning Hedgehog and the Fire, but is not in the game now. Maybe next Halloween. The Surfer Penguin. Okay, so White Wolf and Electric Lion, but he is a little bit on the rare side. So if you get him, consider yourself lucky because he's actually good for some breeding combinations as well. And he gets the job done when the Electric Lion doesn't. The Storm Monkey. My goodness, this guy is going to see so much of him, it's not even funny. You're gonna think there's a plot. Like I had. I've stated many times during the game that I think he's plotting to take over with other Storm Monkeys. It's a very simple combination. The Lightning Hedgehog, the Ice Wolf, could be one of the first ones you go for once you get the Lightning Hedgehog. But you'll see a whole lot of him. Okay. The Water Dolphin. This one is another one. This is how you get water elements into your breeding. He, if memory serves me correctly, however, is rather expensive. So he might be a little hard to get when the time comes for him to open up. But again, this is how you get water in. You must get him. All right. Of course, this is where the water combinations start opening up. This is the Clam Otter. The Water Dolphin and the Forest Lizard will get you this fellow. Okay, this was from an event. There was a, I forget the context of the event, but there was a bulldog event. There were actually 2 of them, and there was something else. I forget what it was. But I got him. It was breeding, but it was a limited event. You see, I have 2 of them. I kept the little young one for RP purposes. But pretty darn strong and pretty useful. Yeah. And this was the other one who's actually a little bit rarer. You'll see that I didn't actually get a breeding on him because I actually won him in a chest. So I have no breeding combination, and he is not available in the game at this point for breeding. The Swamp Crocodile. I used a Water Dolphin and the Forest Lizard for this one, but I do believe this one is a little on the rare side, so you might have to keep trying to get this one. Okay, this is a limited version of one of the seals. I got him, as you can see, there was no breeding combination. I got him in an event, and of course he's a very mystical type of fellow. So he may become available in the future. I don't know. This is the baby seal. I actually bought him with gems because I saw him and I wanted to give him a good home. So that's how I got him. He is not available in the game. I don't think he's become available for legendary breeding, but he might. But I do not know. Okay, this is the seal that is available in the game for breeding. This is the rookie seal. The Water Dolphin and the Earth Buffalo got him for me. I don't know whether he's rare or not because I rarely use that combination. So I don't know. But that's the combination that worked for me. Oh, I just did that one. Okay, the Boatman Salmon. Okay, so this is the Clam Otter and the Maple Salamander. Got him. I think he's a little on the rare side. I'm not really sure. But I haven't seen many of him in my breeding exercises. Where was I? There we go. Okay, the Frankenstein Teddy Bear. This, of course, was a Halloween event. He doesn't have limited on him, so I'm guessing he may be available for breeding. I don't know. That's unusual. He may be available for breeding, but I don't have a combination on him because I got him in the event. Okay, the Dracula Bat, also available at the same Halloween event. This one, unfortunately, is limited. He was the final prize in the Halloween event. It was a task-orientated one. It wasn't breeding. So, yeah, he is not available for breeding now. Okay, the Matador Flamingo. Unfortunately, I used two very rare guys for this. The Angry Bulldog, who is not available for breeding, and the Pirate Crew Pelican, who is also not available for breeding. So, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, the Yolo Ha Hippo. You can see a very simple combination for her. The Water Dolphin and the Fire Cat. Fairly easy to get. You'll see a lot of her. This is another rare one. Xyloin Baseball Con. This one came up around the time of the World Series. In the playoffs in the World Series in 2015. So, yeah, I got him as part of an event, so there's no breeding. He is not available for breeding in the game now, as the limited says. The Igloo Penguin. This was the White Wolf and the Spark Buffalo. I don't know if he's rare enough to get. I think he's a little harder to get than some of the other ones, but he is breedable. He is breedable. Let's see. Oh, the Ice Blade Shark. I got him with the Tundra Rhino and the Yolo Ha Hippo. I have not seen many of those. I think he's a bit on the rare side. So if you get him, you'll be happy about that. Let's see. Okay, the Spark Buffalo. He's actually a rather good fellow there. Used the Water Dolphin and the Lightning Hedgehog in order to get him. Yes. So, very good one. I use him quite a lot. The Star Tree Buffalo. Alright. I got him from Mastery, actually. He's one of the prizes once your Mastery rank comes up. So that's how I got him. He obviously was available for one of the Christmas events. He is not available for breeding, but as I said, anyone can get him if their Mastery rank gets up there. You do that by each creature has a Mastery. It goes up as you raise their level. Your total reaches a certain amount. You reach a certain level. You get him free. Okay, this is the White Sorceress Fox. She was part of an event with a couple of others, and apparently I got her with the Ice Wolf and the Lightning Hedgehog. I'm guessing that she's available in the game now. She doesn't have a limited on there, so I'm not really sure about that, but that's the combination that I used. She probably would be rather hard to get if she is available. This was also available in the same event, which is the reason there's no combination there. Actually, I believe I won her in a chest. The Dark Sorceress Fox. Of course, if she is actually available, she has the darkness element, which means you could only get her in Dr. Pose. I don't know if she's available. She doesn't have the limited flag on, though. Okay, here is a interesting situation. This is the Air Eagle. If you go to the store, you'll notice that he's only available for gems, unless they change that. However, he can be bred with other elements. As you see, I actually got him by doing the Water Dolphin and the Cat and the Fire Cat, which is a combination. You say, wait a minute, why can they breed? Because they're contrary elements. Well, in this case, you can get the Air Eagle by breeding those together. So give that a try before reaching into your wallet. And of course, once you have the Air Eagle, this once again opens up doors for you for new creatures, because you have the air element now. So I got this guy, the Dandelion Mercat, from the Air Eagle and Leaf Deer. This is the Spring Butterfly. I got her by the Air Eagle and the Bamboo Panda. She might be another one who requires 15th level parents. I'm not sure. I do know she's rare to get. She's also very good, as you can see, she's very good against Earth, since both of those elements are very, very hurtful to Earth. I don't have that one. Okay, the artist Kit Swan. I think I'm saying that right. Alright, I got this one with the Fruit Boar and the Torch Chicken. I actually tried for this when the event came where it was introduced, and once again I couldn't get it, so I gave up. And it just happened to pop up over time during one of my other breedings. So that's the combination that I used to get it. It's in the game, so maybe you can get it too. The Wizard Elephant. Alright, I got him with the Magma Bear and the Torch Chicken. I think I've only seen him once, even though I've used that combination more than once to try to get something else. So I'm guessing he's a little on the rare side. Okay, the Torch Chicken, the Air Eagle, and the Flower Frizzard. You'll see a number of him over time. He's very good. He's very useful against certain creatures. The air element can really only be damaged, I think, by darkness and water. Yeah, darkness and water. So otherwise, he's got fairly good protection against other elements. The Firework Raccoon. I actually got him as another mastery reward. He can be bred, just that I never did breed him, so you'll notice the combination isn't really a combination down there. If your mastery goes up, you'll get him free. You can try to breed him, try the combinations. I don't have one. The Blaze Tamarian. Okay, the Torch Chicken and the Firework Raccoon. So he's a little bit on the rare side. So you'll notice it's kind of a rare combination to actually get him in the first place. But you can get him maybe with that one. The Bouquet Giraffe. Okay, even though there is a combination down there for him, I got him during a summoning event. He's actually popped up a couple of times, and he also has been in the legendary thing. So you'll see a bunch of him. I actually have 2 of him, and I've had more. Anyway, the Lightning Hedgehog and the Firecat, but like I said, he is not available for breeding at this time. The Snowflake Maya. Okay, White Wolf and the Air Eagle. You'll probably see her a lot if you're using those elements. She's pretty good. I don't really use her very much. I don't level her up and fight with her because I have other people to cover those elements. The Arctic Tern. Okay, he is a little bit on the rare side, so he's kind of hard to get. Use the Torch Chicken and the Snowflake Maya. So that's how I got him. He has a big breeding time. So, and I haven't really seen a lot of him unless I was using very rare combinations. The Odette Swan. Okay, this is a very strong character. I use this one a lot. This was with the Torch Chicken and the Snowflake Maya. She is pretty rare. I have not seen many of her. I have actually only seen 2, and I still have those 2. I keep a young one for RP purposes. By the way, when I say RP, I mean role-playing purposes. The Cheerleader Canary. Very simple combination. The Air Eagle and the Lightning Hedgehog. You'll probably see a lot of those if you have that combination going. If you're doing specific breeding and it has those elements, you'll probably see a lot of her. Don't really use her. She seems like she'd be pretty good, though. The Whirlwind Hawk. Okay, he's kind of strong. I don't use him, but he is stronger than the normal one. You'll notice he has the same combination as the previous one. He is the more rare one. So if you get him, you got lucky. All right, let's do a little skipping here because we have ones that I don't have. All right, we have the Bubbles Octopus. Once again, this is kind of a simple combination, although I'm guessing she would be rather hard to get. Since she doesn't have the limited, I'm guessing she's still in the game. For breeding, I should say. The Water Dolphin and the Air Eagle. So if you want an octopus floating around in a bubble, you can try that one. All right. This is the Sailor Pelican. Once again, you'll notice she's actually the same combination as the previous one. That's the way it works out sometimes, you know. Some of the common ones, and then you have the more rare ones. Sometimes you have to keep trying, and then eventually you get everybody you want. I think he's a little more common, but I really haven't seen a lot of him. But then again, I don't really use that combination. Okay, I guess the game didn't like me doing that for a long period of time since it blew me out. I'm going to try to kick up the pace because this is actually going a lot longer than I expected. Anyway, this guy is probably a little less common, a little more common than the previous one. So there's the combination. All right. This is the Dark Saber-tooth. You can buy her in a store. She's the first one with darkness that you'll get. But as you see, you can actually breed her in different ways. I got her by using the Rose Fox and the Ice Mine Mole. I'm guessing that's kind of rare, but you can get her that way. It's worth a shot. That's the combination that worked for me. I have 3 of them. I don't remember the other combinations. I believe they just randomly popped up. Okay, this is the Moss Goblin. Even though I did get him in a breeding, you do have to go through Dr. Pose for that. And you see I used the rare... the limited baseball Kong, so it's not really very useful. When you're doing a lot of breeding, you'll actually see a lot of the Pebble Golem, but that has to be done. Any of the darkness ones have to go to Dr. Pose. All right, where am I? And as I was just speaking, the Pebble Golem. If you do work in Dr. Pose, you're going to see a whole lot of him. I can't even tell you how many I've gotten, but that's just what's going to happen. I got him with the Dark Saber-tooth and the Earth Buffalo. I've got him with a lot of other combinations, too. This was actually one of my more successful ones, but as you can see in the Dr. Pose, but you can see it's a very unusual combination. The baseball Kong there, and of course the Commander Black. We'll get to him when I get around to it. Okay, the Black Pearl Cat. I believe he is breedable. I've gotten him, but I did get him as a reward as some sort of event. I send an email or something like that, and you get this guy in an event. But he is breedable in the game, but you will have to go through Dr. Pose. Okay, this is the Pirate Crew Pelican. This is the rare version of the Sailor Pelican. I got him in an event. It was a sailor event of some kind. You see there's no combination there, so he is not available for breeding in the game at this time. This, of course, was the other half of a pirate event of the first guy we just saw. This is the Pirate Captain Parrot. This was the final reward for that event. So there was no combination. She doesn't have limited, so she may be breedable into the game. I don't know, but she's got darkness, so you'll have to go through Dr. Pose. If she is available. This was kind of a tricky one for me to get. Lots of tries. You will be trying a lot for anything that's a 3-element that is actually breedable. This is the Laser Chameleon. I got him with the Flower Frizzard and the Surfer Penguin. Again, lots of tries. This is the Karate Dog. There is no combination there. I bought him with gems in the game when he was available on sale. This one took a long time. The Aurora Peacock. I was trying this combination, and other combinations for months trying to get her. Unfortunately, the Karate Dog, who I purchased, is one of them, and the Snowflake Maya is another one. There are probably other combinations, but that is the one that got it for me. The Wushu Mandrill. Another 3-element one. He has no combination for me. He's limited. I bought him when he was on sale. The Greedy Dragon. I actually have 3 of these. I don't know if I've gotten them from the same combinations each time. This was, for me, the Karate Dog and the Spring Butterfly. As useful as that is for you, I don't know. Good pet, though. Very good pet. The Universal Dragon. Yes, unfortunately, as that same Karate Dog and Spring Butterfly, I actually was trying this combination, which is the reason I have 3 Greedy Dragons. That is a rather popular one. If there are others, I do not know what they are. So, yeah. And I believe I have covered everybody. The darkened ones are ones that I do not have, so I cannot go into details regarding them or any combinations at all. So, anyway, so those are my pets as of February 21st, 2016. I hope this was informative or entertaining to you in some way. So thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games because games are fun. See ya!